Tonight's Buffalo-Tampa game was very entertaining and featured an incredible goal from the absolute freak of nature who is Tage Thompson. Let's talk about the game. If you want to skip ahead to the goal, I'll put a timestamp on screen. So the game started off with both teams getting good chances, but it would be Point with a strong move on the PP who would score first. And this isn't the only PPG power play goal you're going to hear about tonight. Scorey Perry near the end of the first would then make it 2-0, but that's not all the goals we had in this period. Next up would be Tage Thompson's absolutely disgusting goal. I don't think this really needed a timestamp. We're only 30 seconds in. But Tage Thompson is 6'6". Nobody his size should have hands this good. And it's his size, his stick length, his hands, and his skating ability which makes this goal possible. Look how Tage gets the puck and pivot and spins his body. The puck in like an instant is moved from basically the face-off dot to right in the slot because of that long reach. Then with quick hands, he's able to put it away. With his reach and his quick movement, he's able to cover so much distance so quickly. It's like a true power forwards play. I've heard the Mario Lemieux comparisons. Now, Tage is not that good, but in play style, sure. Anyway, we'll talk about Tage more later on, but the Sabres would then tie it up almost immediately afterwards. They'd actually go up one off a big rebound halfway through the second, but Point would score another on the PP to make it a 3-3 tie. In the third, Cousins would score short side with 10 minutes left. I imagine Elliott probably wants that one back. Thompson would almost score another amazing goal, but it would go to Skinner. However, Tampa Bay would respond very quickly, then would tie it on, guess what, a power play to send it to overtime where Steven Stamkos would end up winning it. This is one Buffalo really wanted. I mean, they were up 2 goals in the third, and their record has just completely fallen off after a promising start. In their past 12 games, they're 2-9-1. What are the problems? Well, there are a couple. I mean, obviously, special teams really let them down. Tampa Bay scores the second most power play goals in the league, and Buffalo is in the bottom 5 for PK percentage, so this was a recipe for disaster going in, and Tampa would go 3 for 4 on the power play tonight. Another problem for me was physicality, and this was surprising. I was listening to 32 Thoughts today, and Elliott called Buffalo a small team, and I was like, what's he talking about? They're not small at all. I consider Buffalo to be a large team. On defense, they have Owen Power, 6'6", Matthias Samuelsson, 6'4", Labushkin and Dahlin, 6'2" and 6'3". Those are key players in the defensive core, and their forwards are big too. Alex Tuck, 6'4", Tage Thompson, 6'6", Cousins, Gergensons, etc. However, while they may physically be big, they don't play big. Tampa Bay was sitting in Buffalo's net, and Buffalo was doing nothing to clear them off. I don't know whether this is an issue with how individual players are playing or the defensive scheme overall, but I definitely noticed they were getting out-muscled, and if you look at the stat sheet, the hits were 25-8 for the Lightning. Still, man, is Thompson fun to watch. Just my thoughts though. Buffalo fans especially, let me know yours down below.